All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're tackling a pretty wild promise, getting a huge head start in AI in less time than it takes to brew a pot of coffee. So let's see what this 99-second blueprint is all about.
So this is it. This is the quote that got me thinking. Dangerously good. I mean, come on, that sounds impossible, right? But what if it's not about becoming some world-class expert overnight? What if dangerously good means something else entirely?
And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? What does that phrase actually mean? We're obviously not talking about learning to code a complex AI from scratch in under 2 minutes. No way. We're talking about a quick, fundamental shift in how you think about AI, a shift that can give you a massive, massive advantage. So let's break this down.
Okay, so let's pull this blueprint apart. We're going to look at the core pieces that are supposed to make someone dangerously good in such an absurdly short amount of time.
First things first, we've got to reframe the goal here. This isn't about mastery. Forget that word for now. The real objective is just to build a solid foundation. It's about getting the basic mental model right so that every single thing you do with AI from this point forward is just smarter and more effective. So, how in the world do you build that kind of foundation in just 99 seconds? Well, it all comes down to focusing on 3 absolutely crucial pillars. First, just getting the core concept. Second, picking one key tool. And third, understanding the power of a great prompt. Let's dig into each one.
Okay, pillar number 1, the core concept. You do not need to know about complex algorithms or massive data sets. All you need to really internalize is this one simple idea. AI is a pattern machine. That's it. It looks at enormous amounts of information, finds the patterns, and then uses those patterns to create something new. Think of it less like a magic box and more like a really, really smart creative partner.
Next up, pillar 2, the key tool. Let's be honest, the AI landscape it's overwhelming. There's a new tool every single day. This approach says just ignore 99% of them, at least for now. Just pick one powerful, easy-to-access tool, like a popular chatbot, and just focus on that. Getting really good with one tool is so much more valuable than kind of knowing how to use 20 of them. And pillar 3, and honestly, this is the one that changes everything, the power prompt. This is the key that unlocks the whole thing. The simple truth is, an AI is only as good as the instructions you give it. The moment you realize that you are the pilot and your prompt is the control panel, that's the biggest leap you can possibly make. It takes you from being a passive user to an active director of the AI's power.
So when you put these 3 pieces together, the concept, the tool, and the prompt, something really important happens. You get this big shift in your perspective. We stop chasing this intimidating goal of mastery, and we start building something much more powerful, momentum.
And here's what that mindset shift looks like. The myth is that you're supposed to become an instant expert, that there's some finish line where you know it all. The reality, it's all about getting a powerful start. This isn't a finish line, it's a launch pad. The goal isn't knowing everything, it's knowing what to ask. That's the real skill.
A great way to think about this 99-second blueprint is to see it as a movie trailer for your AI journey. A good trailer doesn't give away the whole movie, right? But it gives you the plot, it introduces the main characters, and it sets the tone. After you watch it, you're oriented, you know what you're getting into, and hopefully you're excited to see the rest.
And why does this launchpad even matter? Well, because the results are very, very real. I mean, look at this. Studies are already showing that 75% of professionals who really use AI are reporting a jump in their productivity. Getting started isn't just some fun experiment anymore. It's quickly becoming a professional necessity.
Hit the subscribe button now and turn on notifications.
Okay, so that's the theory. How do we actually do this? Let's get super practical and figure out how to build your own 99-second AI head start right now. All right, here it is. A super simple 4-step action plan. Number 1, this week, just pick one AI tool to mess around with. 2, ask it 3 different kinds of questions. One really simple, one that's super creative, and one that's pretty complex. 3, take one of those questions and just rephrase it, and really pay attention to how the answer changes. And 4, just take a second to think about one new thing you learned from that little experiment. That's it. That's your 99-second sprint. At the end of the day, this whole blueprint really boils down to this one piece of timeless advice. In a field that's moving as fast as AI, the gap between the people who are just trying things out and those who are waiting on the sidelines, well, that gap is getting wider every single day. The secret isn't knowing everything, It's just starting.
So, becoming dangerously good in 99 seconds? It was never about expertise. It's about grabbing the right mindset and taking those first few steps to launch yourself into this incredible new world. It's all about building momentum. So consider your 99 seconds started.